we're gonna practice a kneeling hip flexor stretch. And this stretch is gonna be really important, particularly if you spend several hours in the day in a seated position. So whether you do desk work or maybe you drive, maybe you either have a long commute or you drive from place to place, then this is going to be a huge stretch for you. A lot of times those hip flexors are short and weak, and then they kind of really don't have the opportunity to strengthen because every time you shorten them, they start hurting, and then you think they don't want to shorten, and so it's just a matter that they're short and weak. So we're going to work on lengthening them. This is also going to decrease the compression in your lumbar spine, and overall, this is going to do a lot of good things. So I've got a foam pad here, but if you want to use, maybe you already have a yoga mat, so you can use a yoga mat, and then of course you can double it and triple it to give your knee a little bit more padding or support, and of course you can always just take a pillow and stick that under there too. So we're gonna start in a kneeling position. Now a lot of times when people go to do this stretch, they do this, okay? You might have even seen this like in a yoga class or a fitness class. But we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna use our mechanics to our advantage. So instead, I've got my foot out here, and instead of going forward, I'm going to shift my hips back, okay? And I hinge, because that's what's gonna help me keep the balance while I'm trying to do this. And then I'm gonna take my hips and I'm gonna tuck them. So I'll tuck them here, and then I'll come up to vertical. And then I'll go forward in the stretch. And that right there is my max. That's as far forward as I can go. So I've used my own mechanics to my advantage to help me gain this stretch, and I feel that stretch right here. And we're gonna stay here, we're gonna breathe. Good. And now if we wanna take this stretch, and let's say that we want to deepen this stretch, what we can do is take this hand, okay? Let this elbow kind of rest and lift. And we're kind of going more vertical with maybe a little bit of a side angle. And this is gonna pull, like I can feel this stretch all the way up. It takes the whole psoas and gains a stretch in the whole length of that muscle. And we breathe. And when we come out of it, of course, we always come out of it nice and slow. And then when we come out of this, we're gonna untuck in order to switch to the other side.